So nice to meet you.
You too. I love your hair.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you so much. Well, my name is Katerina. I am a volunteer at a radio station here in East Lansing, Michigan, Impact 89 FM. Um,
Mhm.
and it's nice to meet you, Gabby.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, how would you like to introduce yourself? And
Yeah. So I'm Gabby B. I'm a pop artist. I'm a Brazilian pop artist from down in South Florida. I have like 12 songs out in all platforms. And I'm also a performer. I love to dance and perform at the same time as singing. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
so Brazilian. Wow, that's really cool. So you grew up there then.
I was born there. I grew up in France. It's kind of random, but I did. But I was born in Brazil and I grew up in France. And then I came to America.
Oh wow, okay, cool. I heard that you have a music video that kind of just released, Temptation. Um, I really
Yeah.
I liked it. I saw the video and the song is great. What is the song about really? Like what inspired you to make that song?
It's really just a dancey vibe song, and Temptation, I always thought about the video being like, the whole Adam and Eve type of thing and the siren, cuz temptation is like when you want to do something but you're kind of like, I want to do this but it's not really good for me. So that's the whole thing about the song and everything. So that's why I wanted to make the video like with the snake, which I didn't think I was going to cuz I'm terrified of snakes. But the whole concept was, I'm a siren and I come into the world, and then I kind of like feel the presence of this guy named Adam, but at the same time I'm Eve. And then it's like this whole temptation vibe, I'm tempted by the guy, but I make him tempted of me. Give him an apple, go back to the siren life.
So I know as you have a lot of amazing outfits. Like honestly, it's so great. Where do you get them? Like, yeah, where do you get them?
Well, some of them I get it from Etsy, but also a lot of my bras, my mom creates it for me because my whole life she's been a performer, and I grew up just watching her perform as a samba dancer and everything. And samba dancers usually uses like sparkly bras and stuff like that. So I got inspired by that, and my mom also creates them. So right now I just got a bunch of different plain bras from Target to her, and she's just creating it and decorating it, and that's what she's gonna start doing. So that's mostly where I get my bras. And when I don't really have time and I want to like get a new one real quick, I just go to Etsy because Etsy has a lot of cool ones, except they don't really have my size because I know a lot of girls struggle with size. That's why my mom and I deciding to like start this thing that we sell like bras, like sparkly bras that are every girl's size you know
Wow, that's really cool. I like that. It's awesome. Well, who would you say inspires you the most?
I get inspired by my parents, first of all, because they even not only my mom being a performer, but my dad also being a martial arts fighter. And the reason why sometimes I use a one glove, like, because it's like kind of my style too. It's also like a symbol that I'm also like a fighter at heart because I've learned a lot from him as a fighter, and my mom as a performer. And they inspired me so much throughout my life because they were always like, we were always in that industry, the art industry, and I always love art. And also I get inspired by Britney Spears because I grew up watching her, and her stage presence, everything about her, the choreography, the everything I really got inspired with. And my mom's also a big fan, so I became a big fan. And I also get inspired by, how the fact that I can actually inspire other people. Like nowadays, like I get messages like, oh, this video helped me out so much. Like, you watching your videos make my day. I even got a message of like someone saying that I my positivity helped them like still be alive today. Like, these things really inspire me to keep going because like I'm inspiring other people, and I think that's so amazing.
Well, that answer was very inspirational. You
Thank you.
feel like a very humble person too. That was really,
Thank
really
you.
incredible. Um, what would you say is like, is there a song, maybe it's a song of yours, or is there a song that would you say is best describes you as who you are?
Um, hmm. I would say there's a song that's not out yet, but it's definitely the closest to like what I can say, like what I stand for, everything I stand for. All of my songs have different things about me and different experiences. But this song is called What I Want, and it's literally doing like me as an artist. I want to inspire other people to be themselves and do what they want to do, but also like, be that woman empowerment, because women goes through a lot these days. But I love talking about being yourself and doing you, and don't like take care of yourself first and love yourself first before you actually start loving someone else. And this song talks about, like, yeah, I hear the haters, they're here, and they're talking, but I don't care. I'm doing me, I'm being happy. They're not paying my bills. So this is what I'm about, and this song hasn't come out yet, but it's the closest thing.
Wow, well, you heard it here first. This is so cool. I will say too, I've seen some of your videos, of course, like I've seen like Fine and Love, Clap Clap. That
Oh
one's
yeah.
catchy. I like that.
Love and I'm all in. I'll search and reach for the stars for you. I'll run in a bit of fire for you. Clap for the one you love. Clap, 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 clap for the one you trust. Clap, 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 yeah.
Of course,
Thank you.
Temptation. And I absolutely love your vocals on all yours. That was
Thank
really,
you.
really amazing. Is there like one place you have in mind where you want to perform? Like you just, it's like a goal of yours?
Definitely like those VMAs. That's like a huge, that would be really huge. But like I just want to perform in big stages, cuz my thing, I love performing where it is big instead of small, cuz I feel so awkward, but when there's like more people, I feel more I don't know, I feel more comfortable
Like,
because it's like there's a lot of people. I don't know if that makes sense, but I definitely like one day I hope like I can perform in a huge stage with a lot of people, a VMA. That sounds kind of scary, but yeah, for sure.
how many social media platforms do you have? Like, where can your fans follow you at?
Well, I have a lot of social medias, but the main ones would be Instagram, Gabby B _music, TikTok, which is the same username, Gabby B _music. I'm also on this platform called Likey. It's like mostly kids. That's where I get my kids fan base. It's also the same username, Gabby B _music. I try to make it consistent. Um, YouTube, Gabby B Music. And I also have a website that has all of the links to everything and even about me. It's gabbybmusic.com. So yeah, these are the platforms where you can find out like a lot about me.
Since this pandemic, has it affected you then, just with performing and
Well, it actually like for every this whole pandemic thing is like a lot of things happening with people. I'm really like sad that a lot of people aren't here today because of it. But since the pandemic started, that's where I actually started to pick up my growth. Like that's where I actually started growing on social medias and everything, because we're all having time to like watch things on social media. Everything's virtual nowadays, but also like I spend a lot of time on TikTok, and then I did a video like before that we even started being quarantined. I did a video. I was in Chicago, and it was just a normal basic dancing video with my hips and stuff like that, and that blew up, and that's where it actually started me, and started making me grow. And since then I've been like making content and just things online and trying to grow my fan base and everything, and just like getting everything together for my career. So I think it hasn't really affected me, except for the point that we can't go out and I can't perform in front of people or meet people that supports me, but hopefully we can do that in the future.
are there any place, do you know, like if you were to tour anywhere? I mean, again, we don't, with the whole pandemic, who knows, but
Yeah.
what are some places you would hope to tour at?
Um definitely, I definitely want to go everywhere. But for sure, I've never been to California, and that's one place that I would really love to go. I know it's a mess there with the pandemic, but that's one place I would actually definitely want to go next. But for sure, I want to go to every state and do stuff there and meet people and stuff like that. That would be great.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. And hey, you gotta come to Michigan. You gotta do that too, you know.
Oh yeah, sure, for sure.
But so you said you have more upcoming projects this year.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm actually planning to release an album this year, hopefully. And supposedly it's gonna be called Troublemaker. Hopefully we can keep that name, but that's what I'm planning to do this year. And hopefully if this pandemic gets a little bit better, maybe I can like start performing in front of my supporters and stuff like that, and just doing something out of the house, and so yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I bet I don't know how it is for a lot of artists right now, but you seem to be keeping good spirits about it, and that's
Yeah.
really important. Is there anything else you hope to do that like you couldn't do last year? Like not even it doesn't even have to be music related or your career related, just in general.
Well, I would like to travel, like to actually be able to travel, because right now we can't be doing that. But just I would actually like I haven't been back to Brazil since I was a little girl, and that's actually one of my dreams, to go back there and kind of meet my family, because I only know my parents and my grandparents, but I don't know the rest of my family. They all live in Brazil. So that would be very like that would be very meaningful to me. I think I would cry.
Aw. Well, I bet that'd be a great trip for you. And
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure there are people there, your fans are there as well. Your
Yeah.
tribees, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Well, let's see here. I don't think that's all the questions I had for you today.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to tell your fans or people here in Michigan? Anything?
Well, I would like to firstly thank you so much for having me here, and hopefully one day I can perform in Michigan. Hopefully I can go there. I'm sure I have tribes from there, so hopefully one day I can meet them. And yeah, so like I love my tribes. I always try to stay connected, especially on my circle. So yeah, that's pretty much that's all I got.
Yeah. And then so this Gabby B, thank you so much for joining the
Thank
Impact 89 FM.
Yes.
It's so nice to meet you, Gabby B.
Thank you so much.
My name is Katerina, and it was just nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Katarina.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Kisses.
Bye. See you.
Bye.